All right. Sorry, guys, there was some technical difficulties for the last time I just did it. I just tried to go live a second ago and the audio wasn't working. So comment below, let me know that you can hear me well so that I know that the audio is working fine. And welcome, we're here. New moon in Taurus today, 2:22 p.m. Central Time. What a great time to start. I got a thumbs up from Bobby Bell. Thank you. Thank you, Marie. You can hear me good. Awesome. Okay, so we are here, new moon in Taurus. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining. Hopefully you saw yesterday I posted on the community tab in the channel that I would be doing the new moon reading in Taurus today at 2:22 p.m. Central Time. So if you didn't see that post and you just happen to get a notification that I'm going live, hey, thanks for joining. We're here for a new moon reading in Taurus. And pay attention to the community tab in the channel. I often post in there. I don't know if there's a way to get notifications for that or if it just pops up, but pay attention to them when you can, because I will be making updates about when I do new moon or full moon readings or any other new content that I decide to post on the channel. So there is going to be a lot of new content coming out for you guys soon too. So just get excited for that and know that it's on its way. But yeah, so I posted about that last night. So here we are. And I've got some notes ready for you. I did some meditating this morning. I had some really good downloads all about the energy that we're going to be getting into for this new moon in Taurus. And we're in a very pivotal time right now. We're in a new beginning. We're in a really strong burst of energy and availability for new opportunity and new growth. And so with that, we are capitalizing on it by taking time to feel into this new moon energy and celebrate it together as a community, which is what we're doing now, which is so great. And when we do this as a community, we're able to amplify the energy that we feel from the new moon because we're able to talk about it. We're able to dive deep into it together. We're able to resonate into the mass collective of energy that's available to us together here, and also send the same kind of love and support of this energy and deep integration of it out to all of the others that might not be watching this reading but want to be open to a little bit of that boost of energy that's available. And so with the mass consciousness and the collective consciousness of us joining together today, we're also sending a lot of positive energy and support and grace and peace in navigating this energy for others who might not be deliberately looking out for that energy, but wanting to still have an easier time about navigating it, or just don't know how to navigate it but need that. And then we also become teachers, right, when we connect in this way and we dive deep into the energy, because then throughout the week, when other people come to us, friends, family, coworkers, come to us and ask us, why am I feeling this way? I feel this way. I'm going through this. I don't know how to handle it. Then we know, because we've gathered as a collective, we've been together to really connect and dive into the energy, and now we can teach it. We can help someone else navigate better as well, more directly. So it all is a win for everyone, I feel like. So I'm so grateful to you all for joining me here for this new moon in Taurus. So let's get into it, okay? And I meant to do this because I have my little alien buddy on my shirt, which I think is really fun. So, okay, so right now we are getting grounded into our new beginning. This Taurus energy, Taurus is an earth sign, okay? So it's all about grounding in. It's all about diving deep into our own truth, and also being able to embody that truth, and also to embody the new beginnings. And that is really what grounding is. Grounding is when you're really able to connect to the earth energy, Mother Gaia, and Mother Gaia is connected to our earth vessel, our body. Our body is our earth connected vessel, and it is what holds our spirit. And so when we are talking about grounding or being grounded in something, we are talking about staying in the embodiment, the physical aspect of whatever it is we're being grounded in. And so today we're grounding into our new beginnings by embodying our new beginnings, starting to really feel supported in our vessel, in our body, in our actions, in our physicality of the kind of unfolding of our new beginnings. So let's talk a little bit more about this. Now, Taurus, because it's an earth sign, that's why it's so important that we're feeling that grounding, because Mother Earth, like I said, is connected to our body and our vessel. So when we ground in our energy to Mother Earth, we're helping our body stay stable and supported while we move forward in whatever we're doing physically. And so with that, we are ambitious, we're strong, we're stubborn, we're direct, we're determined, and we're assertive. These are the characteristics of Taurus that we're feeling most right now with this grounded energy. So let me say it again. The Taurus characteristics that we're feeling most prevalent right now with grounding into our new beginnings is going to be a lot of ambition, a lot of strength, some stubbornness. So make sure to watch out for any stubbornness that you might have in moving forward or moving into new beginnings, or things that don't feel as comfortable as the old. So don't be stubborn about not changing. Don't be stubborn about change at all. Allow yourself to be open-minded about change. And I'll go into that in a little bit more detail in just a second. We're also feeling direct and determined, feeling assertive. So the Taurus energy that we're feeling from this new moon is helping us be more assertive and more direct, just a little bit more in your face about things that you want. And also passion has to do with this as well. And Tauruses don't hold back. When they want something, they go for it. And so that's what we're feeling as well. So it's so important for us to harness all of that energy, embody that energy, and allow it to help support and stabilize our new beginnings that we're walking into. We just had a cosmic portal that we got out of at the end of April last week. So we're feeling into our new beginning and our new energy that we've gained since then. And we're feeling more grounded and more embodied in that portal energy that we achieved as well. So with that, we're feeling a lot of energy. We're feeling a lot of ambition. And then there is some of that stubbornness. Now, with the stubbornness, I want to talk about this because this is important when we talk about stubbornness of change, okay? Because Taurus is because Taurus is influenced right now and connected to Uranus. Uranus is in the sign of Taurus right now, and it's going to be that way until April of 2026. We just entered that phase last month. So we're feeling extra Taurus energy with a Uranus influence, which means that Uranus is bringing in some unexpected change and some new energy and excitement as well, and reformation in science and invention. So because of these things, there is a lot of change that is underway for this energy of new moon in Taurus because of this Uranus influence. So it's important for our Taurus aspects and the Taurus signs out there who are even more stubborn than most at times to really make sure to have balance and stubbornness and to not be stubborn against change, because Uranus is already pushing all of that Taurus energy to start accepting change and being excited about new change and new energy available and the new beginnings that we're walking into. So that's going to be the biggest thing to focus on, is to not be stubborn against change now that we're really in the launching pad of our new beginnings with this Taurus energy, grounding it in and embodying it into action and physical experience. Now we also are going to have more tendency and more success when we clean, organize, prepare, and get excited for this energy. This energy is exciting. We have a lot coming forth for us, a lot of abundance coming forth in the next couple of weeks once we really finish grounding into our new beginnings. That means planning, structuring, organizing, cleaning, and preparing in any way for these new beginnings. What are the ambitions you have? What are the things you're trying to set forth in motion? What are you trying to achieve and accomplish this month or this rest of the year? What is it that you feel like is representative of your new beginning? And how can you really harness this energy of being direct, assertive, determined, and ambitious into more of a plan and a clean organization of what you want to start and what you want to move forward in those things? That's going to be really important because it's going to give us more potential for success when we hone in on these talents and these characteristics. And with that, we also have Saturn in retrograde, which is so important. This is so important because Saturn in retrograde means that we're feeling actually more patient. We're feeling more patient and more disciplined, and we're more prone to kind of self-discipline and self-starting and self-organizing And so this is going to be a great time if you're wanting to start a business, or you're wanting to create a new project, or you're wanting to do something different and create organization, maybe in finding a home or organizing your home or whatever it is, something detail oriented. This is going to be a great time today and this weekend to really tap into the details and start sifting through them and creating what you want from them, creating blueprints, creating plans, creating structure in the way that you want. Because with that, we are feeling that embodiment, and Taurus energy is going to help push that forward and really create the experience we want as a result of us taking that step in self-discipline to do those things and to really be productive in that way. So this is a productive new moon. This is a incredibly productive and promising new moon. It's bringing us into that sense of adulting, kind of. We're feeling this sense of not stress from adulting, but this kind of excitement and confidence in this desire to adult and to be more responsible and more self-disciplined and more productive in the things that we want to accomplish this month and this year. So this is a great time to really start doing it. Don't ignore that inspiration and that motivation, if you have it, to get up and start planning the things that you've always kind of procrastinated on or never put as much energy in as you wanted to. This is the time to do it, and this is the time to make that thing your new beginning and to use that as this moment as kind of a launching pad for that. Okay, so detail-oriented, patient-driven, and disciplined is what Saturn in retrograde is offering us right now, and that's going to be that energy for the next couple of weeks. And new moon energy doesn't just last one day, okay? This is so important. New moon energy, usually you can feel it a couple of days before the new moon, and you'll feel it a couple of days after the new moon. It depends on everybody's energies. People are different depending on what moon sensitivity you are, or what sign it is in, and however it might be affecting you. But most of the time, if you're really moon sensitive, you'll start to feel it a little early, or you'll feel it throughout the days after as well. So know that you have this kind of nice little segment of the week to focus on this stuff. It doesn't just have to be crammed into one day. You can kind of start the process today and then allow yourself to continue the next couple of days being productive and really creating that plan. And then what you're doing there is you're just starting the momentum. So of course you're going to keep planning. Of course you're going to keep kind of tuning in that plan and kind of revising it in the way that you want and creating more structure and more blueprints for what you want to do. But this is going to give you a really nice start, a really nice momentum for all of that. And then finally, we're feeling harmony for success, planning, and making things happen overall. So this is a new moon to make things happen, and that's what the Taurus energy is. The Taurus energy is practical, it's pragmatic, it's about making money as well, and it's about really finding ways to strategize appropriately for that kind of thing. So that Taurus energy is going to help bring more abundance into our life, more success and opportunity, more potential for success as well, more capacity to realize our potential in that way also. So this is going to be a great new moon in general to tap into all of those things, and also to help us feel fully confident and embodied in our new beginnings that we've been working towards so diligently for the past month or so. So this is really awesome, and I think this is going to be a great energy for tomorrow's weekly reading that I'll be posting at 1:11 p.m. Central Time live tomorrow for the entire week coming up. So definitely join me there, and make sure if you're not subscribed already to subscribe to my channel, and also tap the bell for notifications, because if you don't tap the bell, maybe you're a subscriber but you haven't tapped that bell, then you're not going to get notifications of when I go live or when I post a new music video or a new channeling, which, by the way, if you guys saw, I did post a new channeled message and meditation. It is available on the list of videos. It's also in the playlist of channelings as well, and it's from the Galactic Transformative Alliance, and I channeled that message during the channel and chill last month, and so I was finally able to figure out how to edit the audio. I had a buddy edit it, which was great, and so now we have that available, which are some clips from the channel and chill event. not the full event, but some important clips that I thought were good to share, and also a meditation on quantum love. So that's going to be a great thing to use today as well for the new moon, to feel into quantum love from the cosmos, since we just got over that cosmic portal of activations and light downloads, light code downloads. We're feeling more able to hold that frequency in our body, and we can really keep that energy awakened and revitalized and strong if we tap into that quantum love meditation regularly. And just listening to those messages, I think, will also be really helpful for whatever transformations you guys are going through, because that's what the Galactic Transformative Alliance does, and that's what they were talking about. And I haven't heard of the Galactic Transformative Alliance other than when I've channeled them, so I don't know anything about them other than that, but they are amazing. They're full of love and light. They are really here for helping transformation of all beings throughout the galaxies and the universe, and also on Mother Earth, on Gaia. And so they talk about that in the channel as well. So you'll probably be hearing more from them. And we also did another channel. I channeled them a few months ago when the California wildfires were going on as well. They offered a message about that as well. So you can even revisit that on the channelings and the playlist. So I think that'll be a really important thing to revisit and to check out if you can. I'm also going to be posting the Goddess Isis channel that was also during that Channel and Chill event, some clips from that. So I'll probably be posting that today or tomorrow. So keep a lookout for that. And that's why it's so important to tap that bell for the notifications, so that you know when I post them, because I just post them whenever I get them done or whenever it feels right. So enjoy that. Okay, so the weekend card for this weekly reading that I posted on Sunday for this entire week moving into the weekend card was Stand Your Ground. So I made a note of that because I think it's really also important for this new moon in Taurus energy, that grounding energy of Taurus, reminding you to stand your ground, making sure that even that stubbornness of Taurus, though you don't want to be stubborn against change, too much change, or you don't want to be stubborn to keep you don't want to feel stubborn that will make you kind of limited in one place and not let you move into your new beginning, but you also want to stand your ground in certain things that you know are your truth, right? And so that stubbornness of Taurus can also be beneficial. So that's important to just know. I want you guys to know that even though you might feel some stubbornness against change, that towards the new beginnings, that's important to push through. But if you're feeling stubbornness and standing your ground in your truth, and really feeling like somebody's maybe pushing you to do something you know you don't want to do, or that doesn't resonate with you, stand your ground. Know that if it doesn't feel resonant, if it doesn't feel intuitive, if it doesn't feel like it's your truth, don't let anyone push you or sway you from that, okay? So that stubbornness of the Taurus can be beneficial in that way. All right, let's take some deep breaths, some 3 deep breaths, and then allow ourselves to connect. And I'm going to channel a little bit of some more specific information for each of the zodiacs real quick. I do this every reading for the moons. So if you haven't been here for one of the moons, then this will be new for you, but this is super exciting. So what I like to do is have us all take 3 deep breaths together. So I'll lead us through. Let's all take a nice deep inhale together. Big exhale to relax. As we bring peace to the collective, as we breathe deeply, love and gratitude and light in. With a big collective exhale to relax. Allowing ourselves to breathe in, opening up to the divine energy of the new moon in Taurus, and all the messages it has for us as we exhale fully to relax. And we do this to just allow ourselves to open up to the new moon energy in Taurus, so that we are more able to harness that energy that we spoke of. And also so that we can connect now for me to channel some messages for each of the zodiac signs, starting with the earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgos. Taurus, Capricorns, and Virgos, you are in balance and harmony, channeling into divine balance and unification with your truth, finding the time to strategize and structure all that is necessary to move forward, Also allowing your frequency to be a divine balance for others who find chaos and need some sense of cleanliness to their perspectives. Taurus, Capricorns, and Virgos, you are here to provide the stabilization and support of your goals and of others who wish to flow through you to manifest their desires. Know that it is important to set boundaries with those who wish to have you help with their manifestations if you do not resonate fully with their intentions. Know that the intentions are the most important thing to be observant of for manifestation. And earth signs, you are the filter for this boundary and are able to assist in others who cannot discern such boundaries or who need assistance in this way. Earth signs, you are also here to have your balance of your mind and of your heart, allowing yourself to start to structure and stabilize your heart's passion into true projects and purposes and organizations that will help fuel more of the intention for your manifestations fluidly without any interruption. You have much potential here, earth signs, with all of this energy of grounding available to you. Know that you are stable and strong and balanced and in harmony, and use this time to your advantage so that you may find all of the ways to be successful in this new moon. That is the Taurus, Capricorns, and Virgos. Okay, moving on to water signs, Cancers, Pisces, and Scorpios. Cancers, Pisces, and Scorpios, you are meticulous in nature. You are detailed at this time. You are harnessing the detail-oriented energies of Saturn, as well as the grounding embodiment that comes with the Taurus energy from this new moon. Water signs, with this meticulousness, you are able to fine-tune details of new growth in your being as well as in your experience. New growth in relationships, new growth in opportunity, new growth in potential. As you see the meticulous aspects of the spirit, the emotional body, the mind, and the environment that will be a governing force into creating what it is that you wish to flow into and continue to enjoy. This is an opportunity for you, water signs, to enjoy the flow of details and understand that these details do not have to cause anxiety or fear or doubt, but that you can find harmony with this understanding of the meticulousness and the specifics of energy that is required to observe for your own path and flow, to use this energy successfully as you maneuver and integrate and interact with others for the sake of your own success. Meticulousness is important, but oftentimes, water signs, your bodies, your emotional bodies can take this detail as a sign of stress and therefore does not always handle such details in a graceful way. This is the opportunity now for you, water signs, to not fear more detail-oriented lifestyle and to allow yourselves to relax into the flow and harmony that you are finding with this type of focus. That is for the water signs, Scorpios, Pisces, and Cancers. Moving into fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Fire signs, love is of the essence for you now. There is much love to be had and much love being expressed through you, fire signs. The love that you feel within is a result of all of the energy that you have been tapping in for many months. Lots of energy of joy and excitement and transmutation of old. Now is the time to enjoy the transmutation and the result of it, which is love. Love and light and excitement. You are the sparks to the flame of the new torches being held in the new wave of energy that has been realized after the portal that has been provided recently. These fire signs are here to ignite the new passions, the new excitements, the new love in all others' experiences as well as their own. This will be a mass collective igniting of this flame of love and divine passion that the fire signs are a part of and are completely allowing to create through as a gateway. So in essence, these fire signs are a gateway as the lighting of a torch of a new energy of love and passion that is more palpable, faster, and more clear and clean for the mass collective to enjoy. This love frequency is very connected to the quantum love that the cosmic guides have provided in the channeled message recently, and will be a strong activation for any fire signs who listen, so that they may complete that activation in their energy and resonate it in their bodies as they move forward, connecting with others in the mass consciousness, as well as igniting their own divine passion and new love and energy of torch carrying for the new wave. So these are the fire signs, okay? And that's the Leos, the Sagittarius, and the Aries. And as I was receiving that channel, they were giving me a lot of images. So my apologies for a little bit of stumbling with those words, but they were kind of showing me a lot of this kind of trailblazing that they always show with the fire signs, but this trailblazing is of this quantum love energy. And I just see a lot of the energy activations coming in from that cosmic realm into the fire signs, and the fire signs are going forth and just being present, not really needing to be deliberate with this kind of igniting, but just being present with individuals and being around others. They're just vibrationally and with a frequency kind of igniting the same love energy to the mass collective as they interact with them. So really beautiful imagery with that as well, and really deep, complex kind of explanation. So thank you for your patience on that message for the fire signs. Okay, and moving into air signs, Geminis, Libras, and Aquarius. Geminis, Aquarius, and Libras, this is a time for you to find balance and allow for the harmony of experience, the interactions that you've had with others, allowing you to feel more grounded, taking on more of a grounded perspective from the influence of others and the mass collective will help the air signs to not be too swayed by others or easily influenced by others or their experience that will distract them from their manifestation or their goals or their divine path. This is a time for the air signs to truly feel into Mother Earth, connect with nature, and really focus deliberately on grounding their energy. The cosmic energy that has been received by the air signs is still very astral in nature for them and not fully embodied in their being. Many air signs are struggling with feeling connected to this reality, this time-space reality, feeling a little bit spacey and out of it, a little bit lethargic and confused at times. This is an indicator for the air signs to ground and feel into the Taurus new moon energy that is providing and promoting and encouraging this grounding force, so that the air signs may also feel the structure and stabilization of the divine frequencies that they have received. Air signs, you are feeling the divinity of the frequencies, but more in the astral realm through dreams and meditations and even daydreams and sometimes unexpected aspects of distraction and distance from reality. This is time for you now, air signs, to feel into your energetic cords of your body, in your body, within your body, and ground them down into Mother Earth, allowing you to feel connected so you may feel productive and able to put the ideas, the imagination, the inspiration that you have into the physical, into physical action and diligent work. Air signs, you are able to ground this in easily once you are deliberate with it. Use your mind's focus and patience to allow this grounding to occur, and know that it is important to also find balance in this way regularly so that you may not lose control of that energy or feel ungrounded after a while. It is important to stay consistent in your grounding practice, air signs. Okay, and that was the Aquarius, Libras, and Geminis, the air signs. Let's all take another deep breath as we integrate and anchor those messages in. Deep breath in, full of love and gratitude, with a big breath out, imagining our energetic cords grounding into Mother Earth for the grounding energy of the new moon in Taurus. And just enjoying that grounded feel for a moment as you breathe, really connecting with Mother Earth, all of the signs, all of us together here. So important to embody the new moon energy with practice here together. And you can do this as well later on under the night sky. But we just breathe and imagine the energetic cords of our being stretching down out of our spine into the ground, even through our feet, down into the ground, from our feet like roots grounding into Mother Earth. Mother Earth's roots grounding up and intertwining with ours so we are connected as one. And feeling that stabilization as we breathe. This is a great practice for the new moon. And you can even imagine the energy that you're receiving from Mother Earth's connection rising up the spine at the inhale and down the spine with the exhale, feeling that beautiful energy connected. Feeling it move throughout all the chakras, into the heart space as well, into the third eye, feeling all of that activation. And doing it for as long as you please, but for now, I'll end it for us all. And if you want to continue, you can, because I'm just going to go into pulling cards. But you can wake yourself up at your own time. I'm going to pull some cards since you're all kind of connected and in that vibration. And we're pulling a Divine Masculine card and a Divine Feminine card. Divine Masculine card coming from the Voyager deck. And this was just what I've been guided to do. The Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. And then I'll also pull a collective card for the unification and balance of both from the Angels of Atlantis deck. But right now we're focusing on the Divine Feminine card from the Goddess Isis deck. There it is. And if you're still in that deep breath meditation, keep it up, enjoy. Hopefully you're connecting really nicely to some messages maybe from the cosmos or your spirit guides or your higher self. And there we go. We got a final card for the new moon. Okay, so for the Divine Masculine card that I pulled for the new moon in Taurus, we have the Ace of Crystals for Brilliance. This is such a beautiful card, and it's so amazing. This crystal geodes all connected together looking like a planet, which I think is so beautiful because we actually have found a planet that is made up of sapphires, rubies, and amethysts. And we found it on December 22nd of 2018 in the Cassiopeia constellation. And super exciting. I was able to actually see that planet a couple of weeks before it was found by NASA in meditation and a reading. And this is exactly kind of what it looked like. It was very similar. And so this Divine Masculine card for Brilliance is encouraging us to find our Divine Masculine brilliance, illuminating our Divine Masculine side. What that means for the Divine Masculine is, and I'm talking about not just men, we all have a Divine Masculine energy. So this is honoring our Divine Masculine energy and illuminating it, which means the Divine Masculine energy represents productivity, ambition, action, kind of diligence, less emotional connection, and more kind of straightforward logic. A lot of kind of step-by-step processes, detail-oriented nature, a lot of that Saturn attributes. And so this is very important because this is exactly what we're feeling with the new moon and what we talked about. So this Brilliance card is allowing ourselves to find brilliance and illumination of that Divine Masculine energy for the sake of this new moon in Taurus, so that we can feel grounded in those new beginnings, feel organized and structured and stable in it. So bring brilliance to your Divine Masculine side and identify what your Divine Masculine energy looks like to you. Everybody's different. Maybe your Divine Masculine is very assertive, very outspoken, very almost aggressive and stubborn. And maybe it's important for you to find more balance and creating more structure to support that energy, or more organization. Maybe it's the other way around for you for the Divine Masculine. So whatever it is, make sure you're finding balance and illuminating the areas necessary to amplify that full moon or that new moon in Taurus energy. Okay, and then the Divine Feminine energy from the Goddess Isis deck. Here is the card for that. And it is the Abundance of Sothis. And let me read it. The Abundance of Sothis. It says, abundance in many forms is increasing in flow to you. Continue your good work of building channels through which abundance can be delivered to you. Freely share your talents, love, wisdom, and self, and enjoy the abundance responsibly flowing to you in many forms over and over again. So this is amazing. This is a great card all about abundance. You can see kind of the harvest there, the wheat, and feeling into the abundance of Sothis with that message that Divine Feminine is bringing in abundance. So using your intuition, which is what the Divine Feminine represents, intuition, self-love, nurturance, wisdom, all of that, all of our talents, our creativity, letting those characteristics bring in our abundance and using those characteristics to discern where our abundance is and where it's flowing to us. So using your intuition for abundance and illuminating the Divine Masculine aspects of yourself will create a beautiful energy for the new moon in Taurus. And then as a collective unifier of this energy, sorry, my dog is like so crazy right now. If your dogs are going crazy too, it's the new moon energy. Animals get so rambunctious. So he's like literally pacing and running around. Gio, sit down. Stay. He's so excited. All right, so the Unifier card, Archangel Michael with I am presence, encouraging us to stay present, to stay in the present moment, to stay connected, to stay really focused on feeling into our truth, into our unique energy, and letting ourselves feel into what we want to create for our new beginnings, believing in that fully, and then using all of that brilliance of the Divine Masculine for detail-oriented energy, self-discipline, patience, structure, assertiveness, and then the abundance and the flow of intuition and creativity and of our talents that will provide more abundance from the Divine Feminine. So lots of beautiful cards there for us, lots of energy we talked about. Enjoy it. Allow yourself to sit under the night sky tonight and meditate. Do the same kind of practice that I just encouraged you to do with that breath work, and that will really help you discern certain details and help you feel good about what you need and what you're moving into for these new beginnings, and feel really balanced and harmonious with it all. But this is exciting. This is the launching pad for all of our new beginnings, this new moon in Taurus. So get ready, get excited, get prepared, and have fun tapping into all of the organization and that adulting energy, because it is fun when we're doing it for something that we're passionate about and that we really want to succeed in. So I encourage you to enjoy that. And tomorrow we'll be back again live at 1:11 p.m. Central Time for a weekly reading. I almost said new moon in Taurus. A weekly reading for the entire week of 5/4 to 5/12. And so we will be talking more about the energy to expect moving forward. All right. I love you all. Check out my music video, Set Me Free, if you haven't yet. It's still up and will be up forever. So definitely check it out. And also check out that channeled message I talked to you about as well that's posted. And I'll be posting the Goddess Isis channel as well this weekend so that you can tap into more of that cosmic energy. If you have any questions, if you need a personal reading, a past life reading, mediumship, and energy cleansing to get rid of any old energy that you still can't get rid of for whatever reason, message me or email me, readingsbyrissa@gmail.com, or you can also message me at readingsbyrissa on Instagram to book a private session. And then I'm having that intuitive luminary workshop, you guys. Don't forget about that. The intuitive luminary workshop is being held completely online on Instagram, May 17th to May 19th. The tickets are available right now. They're actually on discount right now for today and tomorrow is the last days they're on discount. So they've been on discount all week on my Instagram page. You can go to my Instagram at readingsbyrissa, or you can even email me for that discount and I'll still give it to you. The 1-day passes are discounted $22 off. The 2-day passes are discounted $33 off. And then the 3-day passes, the full access passes, are discounted $44 off until the end of tomorrow. So until technically Monday at midnight, okay? So definitely reach out to me if you're interested in that. That workshop's gonna be super intense. It's gonna be a crash course, 3 days, all about how to tap into your intuitive gifts. What are your intuitive gifts? What can you do with them? How to feel into them, and also how to kind of control them more if you're having a hard time with that. Also learning how to speak the language of spirit and knowing what the signs that you get and how your guides communicate to you specifically. There's going to be live discussions, one-on-one time with me, practices and meditations, all available to you online. So it's going to be a really, really inclusive and amazing and powerful workshop. So check it out and comment or message me if you're interested. I love you all so much. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow for a